everybody. Heidi Watney here. Welcome to the show.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Now I'm switching up my energy. My enemies feel like I got hundreds of them. No love for me. Y'all ain't in the streets. Y'all is in the street. Y'all take ministry. Y'all just sin and preach. No deal, I like the breach. I call up my lawyer like, never mind. They playing with all of these. This is money, but never mind. I could probably never rhyme and still be $1 million up. I only spend money on her if I know she the truth, just to keep it a buck. You play with me once and you dumped. The that I say when I'm done.
It's time for baseball in the Bay Area as we welcome you to the Oakland Coliseum. Tonight, the second of 4 between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Oakland A's. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
Major League Baseball on the show is next. Zach Greinke, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, Matt, he's been really pitching well recently. He even won the Pitcher of the Month award in the American League. With all the other great starters in this league, that's really saying something. I think he's on top of his game, and I expect to see a solid performance out of him here.
The batter will be Nick Madrigal. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Nick Madrigal.
First delivery to him. Hit the other way out toward right field. McCutchen is under it, and that's the first out of the inning. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Yeah, Matt, I think Wander Franco is certainly a guy we are excited to watch play today. He's got a 7-game hit streak going right now. That's a good, solid week. What a foundation to build on. I think he's getting to where he's starting to feel real comfortable seeing the ball, and he's swinging it really good right now.
To the plate now, Jeremy Pena. He's got it. And he'll get this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. So next to hit is Johnny Damon. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pulled toward right center field. After it is McCutchen. And a long run, but he's there to track it down. Nice range, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. And now the A's offense gets its first shot here. No score. Alek Manoah will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in winners of 2 straight and looking to get things turned around in what hasn't been all that amazing a stretch for them.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on the right foot. If they get put together 2 games in a row, a lot of positive vibes start happening. You never know. This could be a jump start to big things.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And that's out number 1. With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, one guy that's worth the price of admission, Andrew McCutchen. He's got over 1,000 RBIs. He's already proved he's a clutch hitter. He knows how to drive in big runs when it counts. So if the situation comes up in this game, I'm looking to watch how he goes to work in the clutch.
At the plate, number 19. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. The pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
Here comes the 1-2. Is a slider swung on and missed away. And he sails it over his head. That ball's down the line, and this is trouble. And now, in fact, they'll tag him out at second base, trying to advance on the bad throw. What a break there.
Third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Bases are empty here with 2 away. And up next, the power-hitting third baseman, Matt Chapman. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and the inning continues. So the base hit here nets in a base runner with 2 away. As we check out the league leaders in team batting average here in May. And we see that these guys are currently second in the AL in that department. So now here is Andrew McCutchen, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he swings right over the top of this one. 0-1.
For most people, being down 0-1 would seem like a lot, but this guy is such a good hitter. He doesn't care going deep in the count. He's got runners on base. He has a game plan every time.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. The A's strand 1. We are still scoreless. Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. He went deep in the contest last night.
Number 44.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And Dan Vero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
And another foul ball. The next 0-2. Another one sent foul. And the slider was low and inside as he just about got him there.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
Skied into very shallow right. Number 19 has a play, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
That is it. the designated.
All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively. And let's take a look at the guy playing shortstop up to shoot today, and that's Marcus Semien. This has been a work in progress. He's had to grind, take countless hours of ground balls, and work on his accuracy. But don't get it twisted. He's made some big highlight reel plays, and if you miss middle, we all know the power he has.
Anthony Rizzo comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. No score here as we play inning number 2. That evens it up 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's going to be a base hit for Rizzo.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, D-Row, with that stacked infield on the right side. You hit it through where the shift is. You have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan.
Now a reaching grab as he makes the play and loses his balance all at once. The batter will be Alejandro Kirk. He's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First offering on its way. In the dirt here. And a good idea to hang close at first as he'll make it back easily. Rizzo, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
4-seam heater right down the middle. I would have thought he popped the clutch on that pitch.
Good spot for the change there, and that'll knock things up at 2-2.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Semien's got it, and we'll go to short roll to retire the second. 1 left for Toronto. We'll go to the bottom of the second, no score. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge.
The designated hitter, Aaron
First delivery to him.
Judge.
Hit on the ground toward the left. Fielded cleanly, and they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still 1 good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher. There's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
First pitch coming, here it is. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Nobody out, runner on first. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
1-1. Swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 10 for him on the year. And Oakland has moved out in front here 2-0.
All home runs count the same, but that one went a little bit farther than most. That's what he does. A power hitter with a challenge fastball is going to go a long way when he's on his game.
Stepping in now, Marcus Semien.
Not shortstop.
And there's a swing and a miss and an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. As he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. The windup and the 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. No outs, nobody on. A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a two-run shot, but that was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Now the first pitch. As he'll fall behind here as he goes after a fastball that might have been out of the zone. It's strike one.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Hit hard to short. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. First things first, here's a throw over, and the runner back easily. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez, as he'll take a look at ball one. He'll enter play with that batting average, still shy of the 220 mark. 3 homers, 10 RBIs. The 1-0 home. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues, middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Junior.
Acuna digs in now. As you look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. With runners in scoring position this season, Acuna is hitting over .330. Nothing to scoff at, clearly.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
Count now a ball and a strike. Set. Here comes the 1-1. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Brett on second. Perez is over at first with 1 away. Hits it high and deep out to center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. The relay, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Now to bat, number 19, 0 for 1 here in the early going. From the stretch. Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. Gone! So a straightaway left. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And the A's add on more. It's now a 5-0 game.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. Just gets a piece of it. Strike one. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. We played 2 full. The A's lead this one 5-0. So here is Chris Taylor, and his guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-0 here in the early going.
They've gotten a gut punch to start this game. There's no doubt about this, but that's when you have to turn the scoreboards off. Everybody do their job 1 at-bat at a time.
Looking at his lifetime numbers, Taylor brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. Ball 1 as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Line drive base hit. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the 3rd.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
Into the box now, Leonardo Rivas. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. The average right at the 200 mark on the year. 1 home run and 4 RBIs. A 1 pitch on its way. And a curveball taken for strike 2. The 0-2 home. Now a foul tip right into the catcher's glove as he's able to hang on for the 1st out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he's part of a flat-footed tie for the AL lead. Stepping in for the Jays, Nick Madrigal. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Madrigal is known to have an incredible ability to make contact when he swings the bat, becoming a rare thing to see him swing and miss, leading many people to marvel at his apparent hand-eye capabilities. Especially in today's game with such a high strikeout rate out there, he's becoming more of a rare talent.
Yeah, just don't think he's trying to do too much. He gets himself into good hitters' counts and tries to hit it right back off the pitcher's hat.
Slap hard the opposite way. In there, a base hit. Is in there.
Hey, I like this right here. Offense putting a little bit of pressure right here on the defense. This game is not over yet. And if somebody can catch a gap or maybe hit one out, we got a chance to get back in this ball game. We might have something here.
At the plate now, Jeremy Pena. And their runners at the corners now. And now the 3rd baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. Swings through it for strike number 2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or trying to deuce the ground ball to get a double play.
The tag from Perez. He's out at the plate. An absolute dime to the plate for the final out. Certainly worth another look. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Bottom of the third now, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. First pitch on its way. Fly ball out toward left center field. Damon is there, and he has it for the first out.
The designated hitter, number 99, Aaron Judge.
No one on with 1 down, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. First pitch of the AB on its way. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
1 out, nobody on. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. You can relate, Dan, so what's going through the pitcher's mind right now?
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
Into the box, Eddie Rosario. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Now the 1-0. High fly ball out to deep right field. Right fielder looking up at the track. The wall. Gone! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game as this lead swells to 7-0.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll make a beeline for the showers, I'm sure, as he's going to want to put this awful night behind him as quickly as possible. Michael Kopech is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Michael Kopech.
In now, Marcus Semien.
Shortstop.
He sends it on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The first baseman, number 5, George Brett.
And now, George Brett. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. This is in the air to left field. Taylor is there, and that ends the inning. But the Athletics strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. We're through 3 here in the East Bay. It's the A's 7, the Jays nothing. Johnny Damon flew out last time up.
Johnny Damon.
First offering. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
Nope.
The slider is laid off on the inside as it just misses the zone. He tried to get that one airborne, but it's 1-2.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Now batting, number 44.
Next, it'll be Rowdy Tellez. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Here's the first pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. Tellez, 30 years of age. He was taken in the 30th round back in the draft of 2013.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman.
Those are just 2 great takes right there. Those are pretty good pitches. Sliders down the way, both of them. Just off the plate. Couldn't get the batter to fish.
Count even at 2-2. No runs, 3 hits. 1 error thus far for Toronto. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. He collected a base hit his first time up. The 1-0 is taken, strike one. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Blue Jays held in check. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the A's offense with Oakland's manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the 4th inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi. Striding in is Salvador Perez. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Now here's the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2. Little chopper back to the mound. Throws in time, and that's out number one.
The center fielder, number 13.
Stepping up is Ronald Acuna. No hits to this point. First pitch of the AB now. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Ooh, that was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Ooh, wee, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
To the plate now, number 19. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. Into the windup, here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, as a team, they've gone yard 4 times, and this guy's accounted for half of them. Mellow to all pitchers the rest of the game. If this guy comes to the plate, you might want to pitch around him.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman.
Third baseman, Matt.
He swings and grounds it toward the hole. Scooped up. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. The A's strike for 1 on the solo homer. We played 4. It's the A's 8, the Jays nothing. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th. New inning set to get underway. Now it'll be the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Hey!
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. With that, the Jays put their leadoff man on to start the inning.
And that's a base hit right there on a hanging two-strike changeup.
And that's one we like to call a hanger right there. You see it high, you let it fly. Nice job by the offensive player.
At the plate, Chris Taylor, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 1 for 1 with a single so far. This pitch is popped up. Brett is under it as he puts it away for out number 1.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone.
Leonardo.
They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-up. Well-executed pitch there.
No balls and 1 strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Looped out toward third. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. Still 8-0. Set now for the bottom of the 5th. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Andrew McCutchen. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
0-1. Here it comes. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be put away easily for the out.
Now back, the designated hitter, Aaron Judge.
Now at the plate, here is Aaron Judge. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First pitch on the way. A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0. Here it comes. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The left fielder, number 11.
Next to dig in, Eddie Rosario. He went deep for a 2-run homer in this previous at-bat.
Oh, man, he's making a lot of noise in this one. He's feeling really locked in at the plate right now. We used to have a saying in the dugout, anybody could get 2. There ain't too many guys hitting.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the A's, as it remains an 8-0 ball game. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Nick Madrigal. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Popped up. Chapman is under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the third baseman, Jeremy Pena.
Now at the plate, Jeremy Pena is 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
No, that's low.
1 out, nobody on. 2-0 now.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Swings right over the top of that one. 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Left side. Chapman has it cleanly. Throwing time at first for out number 2. Next to stand in is Johnny Damon. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now here's the first offering. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
That's a ball.
Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1. The 1-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Smoke toward the hole. He'll get it to the pitcher, covering a terrific play as the side is retired. Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Striding in for Oakland, Marcus Semien. And if you didn't know, he was recently awarded the American League Player of the Month award. Now the first pitch. And this is low, ball 1. Two balls and no strikes.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now the 2-0. And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes. Hit out towards second. And this is going to scoot on through into center for a base hit leading off the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box now, George Brett, as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. Semien is on his way home, and a relay home, but this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
And up steps Salvador Perez. This is popped up. Tellez is under it. He's got it 1 away.
The center fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
So 1 gone for the A's in their half of the 6th. And that brings forward Ronald Acuna Jr. Here's the first pitch to him. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Runner tags from second as the catch is made here shy of the track. He thought about third there, but retreats back to second safely.
Now batting, number 19.
Number 19 stands in looking for home run number 3 right here as you see what he's done so far in this one. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Got him to reach out of the zone for that one. Strike one. Brett stands at second with two gone. Swing and a shot toward right center. But he will run this one down in right center. A tough L9, and the inning is over. A's have to settle for just the one. We're through 6 full. The A's lead this one 9-0. Seventh inning ready to roll, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Rowdy Tellez. The pitch. Bouncer to the left side. Chapman's got it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting.
So one away now in the Toronto 7th, and that brings in Anthony Rizzo. Trying to get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
2 balls and a strike to count. Now the 2-1 pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Into the corner and slicing foul. Two balls and 2 strikes to Rizzo. Bouncer to the left side. Chapman brings it in. Throw on to first to get him. Scored 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now.
Wander Franco.
That brings up Wander Franco. First pitch on its way.
Nope. Ball 1.
2 out, nobody on. In there, and it's even at 1.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. He's right there. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They're down 9-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that means Matt Chapman will dig in at third
baseman. Matt Chapman.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. The 1-0 home. Grounded straight into the shift on the left side. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other. 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Andrew McCutchen. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Rivas is underneath this one. And that's out number 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Aaron.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. first pitch of the AB now. Now a drive by Judge. Deep left field. Back goes Taylor. Still going back. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. 7 home runs for him on the year now as they just continue to pour it on here. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Yeah, Matty B, how about this, B-World? You come to watch offense, you pick the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup, they're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
Sal Romano comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. At the plate now, Eddie Rosario. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Here's the 0-1. Swing, and this is also hit well. Out to deep center. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. So it's a solo shot to dead center. His 3rd home run of the ball game as this lead got even wider.
Well, if you would have told him when he woke up this morning that he was going to hit 3 home runs tonight, he would have thought he was dreaming. Well, it's a dream night, but he's wide awake.
The batter, number 10. Shortstop.
Standing in now, Marcus Semien. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set and the 0-1. Now a line drive caught down there at third. Pretty much right in the glove that time, and the inning is over. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. 8th inning coming up. It's the A's 11, the Jays nothing. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit the other way out toward right field. After it is McCutchen. He's there and records the first out.
The left fielder, number 3, Chris Taylor.
Ready now is Chris Taylor. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. And now the first pitch. Hit back up the middle. Reined in. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
And this is not an easy play when you have to raise to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
So now to the plate, Leonardo Rivas. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Blue Jays go down in order. They trail in this one 11-0. At the plate now is George Brett. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
The first baseman, George Brett.
He's set and the pitch. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Romano playing here in his age 31 season. He was a first-round pick back in 2023.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
First pitch on its way. He looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
Here it comes, 0-2. High in the air out to center field. Damon is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The center fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Ronald Acuna, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. First offering on its way. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch.
Ball, that's too high.
Here's a huge swing by Acuna and a drive to deep left. Looking up is Taylor, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left, number 11 for him on the season as the blowout continues.
I'll tell you, guys are scrambling in the dugout to get to the plate now, and I can't blame them. Seems like everyone's getting in on the action. That's the 7th home run of the game. When it rains, it pours, I guess.
Raleigh Fingers enters now in a mop-up role as she'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. To the plate now, number 19. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the line, it screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes, these guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a 2-strike pitch. No get-me-over curveballs, no get-me-over changeups. Every pitch has to be thrown with a purpose.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that's through for a hit. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here. Just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Into the box, Matt Chapman. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Wow, that's a baker's dozen. 13 runs right there, and they can't do anything wrong at the plate. I'm no expert, but I would have to bet that the manager would love to save some of those runs for the next game. Regardless, there's some happy men in that dugout.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Andrew McCutcheon, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. First pitch of the AB now.
There's the heavy sinker right there. What makes that pitch so difficult to hit is not only does it change eye levels, it actually changes plane. You go to hit it at one position, and it's 6 to 8 inches dropping off the table and chasing your hands.
Got him swinging in the dirt. Kirk recovers. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 9th inning coming up. Oakland is on top in this one, 13-0. Now it'll be Nick Madrigal starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count. At least for their own stats, you can't mill your chances as a professional.
But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. 1 gone. Digging in next, Jeremy Pena, who could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Now a ball rolls softly to second. He's got it. Throw on the first, and now the Jays are down to their final out. Stepping in once again is Johnny Dana. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a line drive. Throw on to first would be in time to take care of him, and the A's come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over. 13-0, the convincing final score. The Oakland A's, in a game with 7 home runs, earned the victory. Zach Greinke earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Alek Manoah allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Time at the ball game, 3 hours and 42 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
So you better know, work hard is the best way. Let your hope come from fight and go through your darkness. You'll find your light.
Inside the Show. And now your host, Justin Allegri.
Welcome to our Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Let's jump right into Tuesday's action. Starting out west in the American...
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all ages, I go by the name of Phil Augusta Jackson. This is the Redondo tape. Shout out to Nick Lee. 6 months in Redondo, beach right by the condo. Oh my gosh, oh my kaze, I'ma need my sushi pronto. Shooting star like a Cosmo, make you move like a mambo. Spank a hater like a bongo, they be sleeping mano. Girl sweet like a mango, gives a taste to the tango. Strum like a banjo, then hit the sound in our sandals. Flow hot like a condo, ain't no place that I can't go. On a mission like Rambo, self-portrait like Van Gogh. My whole team really on deck. Chuck Norris about to bow flex. Lucky Flow about to get checks. Pump it up, about to get pecks. G's work like a name Shrek. With the money, with the pound, respect on deck like a Porsche. Move fast like a Porsche, by the beat like a horse, spit flames like a torch. Now I'm riding up the 2. You would think I'm in the 6. Born Jan 26, 36, but I never the brick. When I shoot, I never brick. When I shoot, I swish. Fourth quarter, 10 on the clock. Follow through is in the wrist. I get it, I got it, I'm good. I'm about it, I get it, I got it, I'm good. I bought it, I get it, I got it, I'm good. I'm with it, I get it, I got it, I'm good. You dig it? Squad hustle like a relay, run it back like a replay. No time for that he say. I care about what she say. Self-care like eat, pray. Give thanks before I eat, pray. But tell a hater that I eat, pray. I'm like Miami where the heat stay. Got the focus like a sensei. Had to carve it out my own way. You ain't got the answers like Sway. Friday night just got paid. Bought a coat that's just suede. Leveled up like 12th grade. Sweetest taboo call me Sade. Black Bandit, you can call me Blade. Work hard, play hard, that's the motto. Pop, pop, that's the sound of the pop, pop. Wake up, grind hard, full throttle. Supreme good, shout out to Aristotle. Team winning, know it's kinda hard to swallow, but we all give thanks. Mahalo, it's auto. Medical, we get it, and we gonna keep it up. We put the folders in our cup and just go. So, I get it, I got it, I'm good. I'm about it, I get it, I got it, I'm good. I bought it, I get it, I got it, I'm good. I'm with it, I get it, I got it, I'm good. You dig it, I get it, I got it, I'm good. I'm about it, I get it, I got it, I'm good. I bought it, I get it, I got it, I'm good. I'm with it, I get it, I got it, I'm good. You dig it,
from the home of the A's since 1968. It's baseball at the Oakland Coliseum. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Oakland A's. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Vida Blue will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, man, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Stepping up is Toronto, Nick Madrigal. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Madrigal.
First delivery to him. Underway in Oakland as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You know, one series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, of course, you have to like what Anthony Rizzo brings to this offense. He's got over 1,000 RBIs. He's already proved he's a clutch hitter. He knows how to drive in big runs when it counts. So if the situation comes up in this game, I'm looking to watch how he goes to work in the clutch.
And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Acuna giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
That is first. The center fielder, Johnny Damon.
Striding in for his first at-bat, Johnny Damon, and he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now. Now the pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the right fielder. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. And the A's will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Jordan Yamamoto gets the ball for the Blue Jays in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this day and age of baseball when we have all these high-scoring, high-flying affairs. This guy knows how to pitch. He knows how to control the running game. And most importantly, he's not afraid to throw strikes. We'll see how he does in this one.
Ready now is Ronald Acuna. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And the pitch. High and deep down the left field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Here's a huge swing by Acuna and a drive to deep left. And that one is gone! So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. 12 home runs for him now thus far, and the A's are on the board first, 1-0.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this, with pop at the plate, can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
At the plate, number 19. First pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. Well, guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, they cannot allow that one run to deflate them. I know they haven't been playing well recently, but that's nothing in today's game. The way guys are hitting home runs at an epic rate, they just need to calm down and get on the offensive side of the ball.
1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. As he grounds one briskly to short, and that's through for a hit.
Batting good.
So now to the plate, Aaron Judge. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Now here's a fly ball, well hit. Back on it is the left fielder, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. In to score is the runner from first. It's a 2-0 ball game.
One team's dream inning is another team's nightmare, right? That's their third hit of this opening inning. This one a double. That's got to have the pitcher pretty upset out there, and the manager wondering how long he's going to go in this one.
Stepping in now, Reggie Jackson, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Jackson, playing here in his age 31 season. He's been in the big leagues for over 2 decades now. That kind of longevity is extremely rare in just about any sport. It's great to see.
Yeah, there's just no other way to slice it but the fact that if you're going to hang in for over 2 decades, you're probably Hall of Fame worthy, or at least have accrued the numbers to get you there. I mean, for people to stay in the game that long, the amount of adjustments you have to make and the ability to find a way to stay on the field, to go to the post and stay healthy for over 2 decades is mind-blowing.
And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
You know, they better not sleep on that guy sitting in the center. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
In now, Eddie Rosario. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. The 0-1 pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Judge on third with 2 out. Well, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. Fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch. Shot toward the second baseman. And to score is the runner from third. It's a 3-0 game. And that's through for a hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. 2-strike RBI base hit. The ball wasn't hit very hard, Nero, but from a hitter's perspective, you'll take it any way you can get it.
Yeah, in today's day and age where everyone's looking to go deep and can go deep, not many guys have a legitimate 2-strike approach. This is one of those players, and that's exactly what he did. Shortened his stroke a little bit, didn't try and do too much, and came through for the team.
Standing in now, Marcus Semien. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. At batting average up in the stratosphere here to begin play. 16 homers and 34 driven in. The set and the 1-0 pitch.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Here it comes on 1-1. There's a shot out to right center field. Another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
Well, this doesn't have the makings of a start he's going to be proud of, does it? He's getting absolutely pounded here in the first inning, and I would think they're not going to let this go on for much longer.
To the plate now, George Brett, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one, and this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
And it's fouled away.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Center fielder on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. We'll move to the second inning here in Oakland. It's the A's 4, the Jays 0. Tellez the next to bat. He was hitless in the shutout last night.
They've gotten a gut punch to start this game. There's no doubt about this, but that's when you have to turn the scoreboards off. Everybody do their job one at bat at a time.
The 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Acuña's there for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
That's it.
All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively. And the guy who brought home gold last year resides at second base in this one today. The ability to pivot with anybody in the game, turn in double plays, hand over fist, the ability to have range both right and left, and makes all the routine plays.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. And he pops it up. Chapman into foul territory, but it drops foul down there in the home bullpen area. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
That is it.
So 2 out, nobody on. And in to swing the bat next is Wander Franco. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
And that's in there. Base hit.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-roll, then you give up a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB. No chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job. Maybe a little 2-out lightning start.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
Now to the plate, Gabriel Moreno. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. First pitch of the AB now.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
And it's quickly 0-2. And another foul ball. Here comes another 0-2.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Fouled off.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Blue Jays leave a pair. They're down 4-0. Half of the second set to go, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Salvador Perez. Now the first pitch. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Number 13.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. If you were to describe right field in one word, I think it would be cannon. And that's what this guy brings to the table. An absolute cannon to go along with great range. Don't test the eye.
Acuna digs in now. As he'll get caught reaching on a first pitch slider for strike 1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
Dero, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
All even now, 2-2. One out, nobody on. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Ready with another 2-2. A bouncer to the left side. Throw just does get him at first as he was really moving that time. Well, it certainly was a bang-bang play, so they're giving it another look and may decide to challenge the call on the field.
Well, here's another look at it. It certainly was bang-bang. Wow, tough for me to tell on that look. Definitely a tough call for the umpire there.
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will take a look at all the available angles and get us an answer.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Athletics are challenging the
So here's one last look at it. There has to be indisputable evidence in order to change the call, and I just don't see it there. I'd be really surprised.
Headsets coming off. Here comes the decision, and he is indeed out as originally called. So they lose the challenge and the ability to use any further challenges for the rest of the game.
Review, the umpires have upheld the call out.
So now to the plate, number 19. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Looked like the curveball slipped out that time.
1-0.
2 out, nobody on. Hit hard. But a foul ball. 1-2 to count now. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit back toward the mound. Scooped up. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's done a whole calendar week of getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
First pitch on the way. That's a strike to throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. This one's down to third. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. 1 left for Oakland. They lead it 4-0. Leading off the inning, it'll be Vernon Castillo, and they could use a spark from him here. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Count remains at 0-2. 0-2 count and the pitch.
Ball.
Gotta think our man behind the plate thought twice about that one. About as close as it gets.
And he lays off the pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Full count, 3-2.
You can certainly tell at-bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Line drive to center field. Acuna is right there, 1 down.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
The batter will be Nick Madrigal. He topped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
The windup and the 0-1.
Ball 1.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. 2-2.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Here's a high pop-up. Blue is under it near the mound. 2 gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Leonardo.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Leonardo Rivas. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First delivery to him. And that misses for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-0 is a curveball that's over for strike 1.
1-1.
Hey, that's just a nice get-me-over curveball there to steal a strike. I don't think he was looking for that one.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Jackson gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score.
We're back now as the A's are ready to bat in the 3rd inning, and as they do, it's worth mentioning that their lineup has been one of the best in baseball this year. They come into the day tops in the majors in team batting average. And talking with some of the players and coaches prior to the game, many of them told me that's something they take a lot of pride in. Batting average isn't as highly valued as it once was, but they said it's a clear indication that they're doing a lot of good things in the batter's box to help the team collect W's. Guys?
Thank you, Heidi.
Aaron.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Aaron Judge is at the plate as he looks at ball one. Here's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The next 1-2 pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Struck him out. The week ahead, and we'll be here every step of the way on MLB The Show. So stepping in is Reggie Jackson. He flew out in his last debut. First pitch on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The left fielder, Eddie Rosario.
Next to hit, Eddie Rosario, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Now here's the pitch. Line drive, base hit.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Marcus.
Into the box, Marcus Semien. As the first pitch here's have been high, it's ball one. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Now a throw over. Runners back. Rosario leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happened. Ball 2. And this is lined hard to deep left. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. 3 innings complete. It's the A's. All set for the start of the 4th. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Johnny Damon. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double as he moves into double digits now as we check out the team leaderboard. That is 10 for him here on the campaign. Into the box now, Rowdy Tellez, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. On to second, but he's in safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit, lacing a double of his own. Could be a big inning if this continues.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. Chop to the right side. Should get the runner to third. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
The batter, number 5, shortstop.
Stepping in next, Wander Franco. He singled in his first AB. From the belt, the pitch. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order. And we just saw 3 in a row.
The 0-1. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect. But if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing at that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Stepping in now, Miguel Geraldo, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. This is hit pretty well out to left field. Back goes Rosario, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. A run for the Jays thanks to the RBI double. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the A's 4 and the Blue Jays 1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And up next, it'll be the Hall of Famer George Brett, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees, 1-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Castilla will wait on it. 1 gone.
The catcher, number 14, Salvador.
Next to hit is Salvador Perez. Flew out last time up. First pitch on its way. High in the air out to center field. Damon is under this one. 2 gone.
The center fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
2 away now in the Oakland 4th. And that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. Now the first pitch. Unable to find the zone with the slider. And it's fouled away. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Into the windup and the pitch. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The A's lead it 4-1. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next to hit is the catcher, Gabriel Moreno. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control, 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Jackson moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Now batter, the left fielder, Vernon Castilla.
Next, it'll be Vernon Castilla comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Acuna giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Nick
Into the box, Nick Madrigal. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Strike one to start the at-bat. Fifth inning here in a 4-1 ball game.
Ball.
Just off the plate and high.
Ball, 1 strike.
One and two now as that one's fouled off.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. Love to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
So he's aboard here on the 2-out single, but overall, this is one of the weaker offensive ball clubs around, at least in terms of team batting average. And that's a sight you don't want to see. Dead last in the AL in that category. At the plate, Leonardo Rivas. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
That's a ball.
Ball and a strike. Madrigal is off at first with 2 away. Called strike in a dangerous location there, 1 and 2.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at.
Fastball right back to the mound. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. 1 left for Toronto. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Now to the plate, here is number 19. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
number 19.
First offering on its way. Liner in there for a base hit.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
So now into the box is Matt Chapman. He singled and later scored back in the first, making him 1 for 2 so far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. A runner at first with no outs here. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out.
The designated hitter, number 99.
Driving forward now is the DH, Aaron Judge. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Oh, 1, here it comes. Hit on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly.
Dan, after this infield hit right here, this guy has to be so frustrated. He's been having a rough outing, and he's not discriminating the way he gives them up.
No, he isn't. You know what he's going to do after this one? He's going to go to the movies and watch the movie about himself, the Rocky Horror Pitching Show, because this has been a nightmare.
Michael Kopech takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Michael Kopech.
To the plate now, Reggie Jackson. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Hit hard down the line. There's one on the first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. One batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. The A's strand one as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. And now here is Johnny Damon. He doubled his last time up. First delivery to him.
Ball, that's in.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Rosario is there.
Now batting, number 44.
One out now in the Toronto 6th inning. And that'll bring up Rowdy Tellez. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate.
Yeah, and it looks like at least one player is having a night to remember. He drove in their only run earlier in the game and continues to hot hand with a deep one into the night sky.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, Hero, with that stacked infield on the right side. You hit it through where the shift is. Have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel, good contact on that ball, and was able to find a hole.
Outside, 2-1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
And he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. And he fouls this one off. Hit hard back up the middle. That's through for a base hit. His second of the ball game. And the throw goes right by him at second. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result, he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. In now, Miguel Geraldo. And he'll take a changeup here to strike one. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
Rosario is there, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. Tag from Perez. He's out at the plate. Tried to test the arm that time, but he was having none of it. A great throw to end the frame. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Now at the plate is Eddie Rosario. Singled in his last at-bat. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Count 1-0.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. Now a shot toward the gap in left center. A Around first, he's digging for second. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
So now to the plate, Marcus Semien fouled off. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 0-1 pitch. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And this one is gone. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 17 for him on the season as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Yeah, and if you remember the previous pitch, he couldn't get around on a fastball and was mad at himself. Well, there's nothing to be mad about anymore unless you're the guy standing on the mound wondering what just happened.
And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field.
Madrigal retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for round number 1.
Now batting.
And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East. Next up, Salvador Perez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
Count even now at 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. 1-0 the count. The pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Go to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. 8, 9, and top of the order coming up. All set for the start of the inning, and now it'll be the catcher, Gabriel Moreno. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
Looking to punch him out again, the pitch.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. The 1-2 pitch. Lays off 2-2 now.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
This is line to left. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. With that, the Jays put their leadoff man on to start the inning.
Boy, talking about making a pitcher work, D-Row. 8-pitch at bat. Finally leads off to a base hit.
I got to be honest with you. After the 7th pitch, you start to get in auto swing mode. He could have thrown the rosin bag and he would have took a hack at it. So hats off to him, not only battling for 8 pitches, but getting the result.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit, making it first and second. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks in the cover makes you feel good, and the batting average goes up, but that doesn't help you win ball games. Somebody's got to come up with a nice AB with runners in scoring position.
Bruce Sutter comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Into the box now, Nick Madrigal. And it's grounded just foul down the line. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. 0-1, here's the pitch.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Next up is Leonardo Rivas. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Fouled away.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn 2 with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Here's the pitch on 2-2, and it's fouled away. On the ground to the left side. Chapman has it cleanly. On the first, it's a double play. And another crisis is averted here as the inning is over. Blue Jays held in check. They still trail here at 6-2. Jesus Zambrano gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th.
Number 13, Jesus Zambrano.
Digging in will be number 19. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one.
Number 19.
First delivery to him. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1. Zambrano, a 5'10" right-hander. This is his 2nd year as a major leaguer. Popped him up. And there's out number 1.
Now batting.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
A dive, but it's off his glove. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here, 0-2. And the great Raleigh Fingers is up and throwing now. This is on the ground over the first. And they'll take it to the bag himself for the out. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Shoots this one over to first. He's right there, and will step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The 8th. Ready to begin the 8th. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Johnny Damon. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. J.B. Wendelken is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 57, J.B. Wendelken.
Now it's 2-0.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, number 44.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Rowdy Tellez. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. And he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
And this is swung on and missed to quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys. Pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. A bouncer to the left side. Chapman's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Reggie Jackson. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
And he fouls this one off. Now the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Ready with another 0-2. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
Standing in now, Eddie Rosario. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. The 1-0 home. This one's down to third. For Getson, 2 down.
The batter, number 10.
Ready to take his axe again, Marcus Semien. Lasted a 2-run homer in his last at-bat. He'll go after a curveball off the plate at strike 1.
Hey, if I'm on the mound, I'm going even further out of zone on this next pitch.
Hit sharply on the ground. And gets through for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4 in this one.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Joe Brett.
At the plate, George Brett. This will chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Brett behind, no balls and 2 strikes.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch to end the inning. A fine sliding catch here will take us to break. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. That brings up Wander Franco. He's 2 for 3 thus far. As it's tonight as we look back on all the action right here on the show. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide at first. 0-1, here's the pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Bases are empty, one man out. Fouled away. Slapped hard the opposite way. But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2. So the next to bat will be Gabriel Moreno. Comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. And now the crowd, estimated at over 29,000, come to their feet. Line to the right side. And he'll put this one away. And with that, the ball game is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. The Athletics jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Vida Blue earns his 5th winner of the year. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Rockley, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Athletics, 6 runs on 12 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. For the Blue Jays, 2 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 6 minutes.
Just one last ride. Gravity's pulling me down. This time I got myself found. But just before I turn up the lights.
Inside the show, here's your host, Justin Allegri.
Good Thursday morning to you, Show Nation. Let's jump right into Wednesday's baseball action. Starting in the AL West, the Oakland Athletics had 12 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 6-2. The Rays racked up 11 hits as a team. Four total with 3 home runs, helping the Stros take care of the White Sox 9-7. (5-4). The Red Sox finished off a 3.